and is a fact. So most of the golden opportunities are being lost by the students. Most of the golden opportunities. See, you don't have to go to America, Australia, Canada. Your friends may be working there monthly 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs. Even in India, even in Andhra Pradesh, there are companies, if you show your skill, you can be paid from 1 lakh, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, 5 lakhs for your kind of information. If you have the skill. And what is that skill? Subject knowledge. And that subject knowledge, you have to communicate properly in English. So communication is a demand product nowadays. Please understand. Communication is a demand product nowadays. In a way. So that communication, first you need to have a strong base of the language skills. Once you become thorough in the language, then depending, you have to keep on practicing. It is not a one-day issue. It's not a one-day issue. You have to regularly, every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, you have to keep on talk in English. And once you become adept, competent, nobody can stop you. You are a master of your work. And knowledge, subject knowledge, communicate in English. Subject knowledge, communicate in English. So here, we thought, let us try to help the students in a different perspective. We don't know about others. If they step here, the first thing is, they must be successful. Job must be guaranteed. Okay, how can job be guaranteed? How can job be guaranteed for you? You will attend SAP classes, you will attend my classes over there. What is more required? And only theoretical knowledge is enough. What is required exactly? Practical knowledge. See, we are just like motivators. We are just like mentors. I can share theoretical knowledge. Mr. Chalu sir will share theoretical knowledge. But 90% your involvement should be there. Always in front of the laptop, practicing. And another thing, you must think of Anthony. Anthony means always you can open your mouth and keep on talking. I'm telling you. So both blended together, definitely you are bound to succeed. Nobody can stop you. Because this is such a combination. Product knowledge plus communication skills. Plus one more is missing. What is it? What all corporate companies they require. What is it? The first one is actually communication skills. The second one is product knowledge. What is the third thing? Yes? Communication skills itself you are going to present. What is the third thing? No. The dress sense is important. Will you just go like that? On the day of the interview, the main day, I think boys all will go to the Raymond's shop, buy the best Raymond's dress, then you become the complete man, you have to do like that. The main day of your life, and girls will go for the best shop, Kalaniketan or something, wear the best dress, you are dressed for success. You are dressed for success. When someone sees you, you must be something special. You must be something unique. When you step into the corporate company also, they also must feel something. This candidate has come prepared. This candidate is really prepared for the interview. Once they see your presentation skills, the way you talk, the way you walk, the way you sit, the way you present, open your mouth, the way you present yourself, decency, dignified approach, sophisticated approach, aristocratic approach, a cosmopolitan approach, then when you present your resume, the resume presentation, we will train you with that. How should be the resume? Experienced people, how should be the curriculum vitae? When they see the resume, when they see that curriculum vitae, it must have a first class appearance. Oh, sure, this girl has prepared in such a nice manner. The preparation, we will help you with all that. Don't worry. But it is your life. We want you to succeed. So in that perspective, so all will be trained for you. Keeping that in mind. So that is our intention. That is our strategy. How to train a candidate and be successful with this SAP FICO as well as communication skills when you step in a corporate company. So, what are their expectations? I'm told you know what are their expectations. I have asked you. They have so many expectations. They have so many expectations from a candidate. You are the candidates. So, a school. What does a school expect from a child? Number one, first thing, any school, a very good school, what do they expect from a child? Come to school every day. How will that happen? If they have one thing, they will come to school every day. What is the main thing? Excellent. Not studies. First thing is discipline. Follow discipline, everything follows you. Follow that. Discipline is most important. Excellent, sir. I agree with that. Madam, you can start. Stop, madam. So, I am an expert in communication skills, English language development, corporate soft skills, study abroad, English language trainer. I am a psychologist, management skills, and founder of AEIOU Institute, and accomplished 11 books on English language so far. These are some few my achievements. Still, there are so many. Just in brief. Okay, I am Anthony. Right. Next, madam. Okay. So exactly what is required. So not only for school students, I think for us also we require discipline. Got it? Huh? See, when we are in a classroom, I have kept my mobile in which mode? We should keep. See, that itself is discipline. That itself is discipline. So when we have a class, I think it's better we talk to your mother, father. We are going to have a class. So it is minimum manners, minimum discipline. And class means class. You have come here for the class. Suddenly some people, not only here not, some people they keep on, even when the class is going on, they keep looking at the WhatsApp or something, we don't know. But I silently observe. It keeps happening. Do you call that discipline? But you can take permission and you can go, if it is really serious, you can take permission. If somebody is in some COVID problem, some problem, you can take permission. Every second counts, every inch counts. So all corporate companies, they see and expect what are their expectations? They expect a discipline from the candidate, discipline of your resume preparation, discipline of your curriculum, discipline of your dress, and discipline when you how you talk also, how you talk. And you know, I'm just bringing this to your awareness. When you step inside a corporate company, the first you will meet the receptionist, and that receptionist will be watching you very carefully. And madam, today I came here for the interview. Oh sir, your time is at 11:45 a.m. We shall call you. Please be seated. Then silently, you think that she is not watching you, but they will be watching you. She will be watching you silently. And even a sweeper, you know a sweeper, they may be cleaning beside you, but what you will be talking, they will listen. Whether you are talking in Telugu or English, and some of the uneven words also there, and whether you went and sat there silently and you only talked to the other person, hello, whether you only are going and poking your nose with everybody, they will be watching. Another girl comes. She also gives, madam, oh, your interview is at 12:15, madam, please be seated. Yes, she will go, she will sit. That's all. She will be seated there. Other girl will come and talk with her, but she will not talk with anyone. Because she knows, I'm here for the interview, not to talk with everybody. Sir, మీరు ఏం సార్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి వచ్చారు? బిందు బాబు నేను వచ్చాను. నీకు ఇంటర్వ్యూ ఇదే నా ఫస్ట్ టైము, నాకు భయంగా ఉందా? ఇది ఉందా? అయ్యో ఆల్ దట్. Many people have this kind of habit. That's not discipline. They watch everything. Top class companies, they watch everything. Got it? So discipline plays a very vital role. Right from the moment you step and leave the organization. So this is the highest criteria they concentrate. Okay? And indirectly also they inquire once you submit your resume or CV. They do their own inquiries because you keep as reference also. Reference at the end of a curriculum vitae or even for resume, reference. They may inquire, let them inquire. Let them inquire. Let them inquire the whole world. I know what I am. Got it? So that should be the concept, our mindset also. So, discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. See the kind of environment. So they will provide you the best environment, corporate companies. Okay, madam, please, madam, next. Right. So this is another most important thing. Every candidate must possess. Confidence is different, self-confidence is different. The self-confidence, beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. You try to be yourself, you try to be innovative, concept-oriented. Okay, don't compare yourself with others. So you build up your own self-confidence. Companies also, what are their expectations? They expect people who are very much self-confident about their work ethics, work professionalism, and innovative things. So you must be very self-confident about your projects. So they always expect, like, what will be your contribution? What will be your contribution to the company? And how much confident is this particular candidate? If we assure him, if we provide him with some project, so how much of confidence, how much of self-confidence does he have? Is important. So their expectations. So do you have that self-confidence to attend an interview, to work in a corporate environment? And do you want monthly 1 lakh salary, 2 lakh salaries, 3 lakh salaries? Plan accordingly. So the corporate companies, they invite you. Only thing is, we must have the stuff. We must have the stuff. What is that stuff? Think of these 3 fingers. Communication skills, product knowledge, your dress sense. Your dress sense, kinesics. I would like to call it as kinesics. In kinesics, all things comes. Eye contact, posture, gesture, dress sense, everything. Walking style, sitting style. So one single word, kinesics also you have. Okay? So beauty begins the moment you decide to be yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. So don't compare yourself with others. Show yourself what you are. Show what kind of unique product you are. Show them some uniqueness, creativeness, innovative things, some novel things. The beauty of your SAP projects, something. I am good in this, I am good in that. When you are so confident, you become self-confident. Yes, let them ask any questions in SAP, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. Let them ask me to do anything like a demo. Sir, how will you solve this? I will do it. So you must have that confidence. So once you build up this self-confidence, so here we build you that. Here we see that within that stipulated time, depending upon the grading system, we try to build you. Then we see that you are confident. Then on your own you should become self-confident. Yes, the time has come for me to face the interview. So this is very important for the company and for you people also. Okay, madam? So, what do you call this in Telugu? Willpower. Willpower. Right. So, a kind of how do you develop this willpower? How can we develop this willpower? Willpower, a strong thing which should exist in our mind. Willpower, you must have that urge, you must have that zeal. It must be in our blood. Not that if madam says, I will do this work, if sir says I will do, if my parents say I will do. You must have your own personal willpower also. Yes, I must become a fico consultant within these stipulated months. I must become so and so CEO of this company. I must become the general manager of this company. So there will be a lot of designations in corporate companies depending upon your qualification, depending upon your work experience. So, like that, you must have that willpower, first fixed willpower. This willpower comes when you have self-interest. Everything is interconnected. And when you have self-interest, automatically it develops your confidence level. Everything is interconnected. And once you have all this, automatically, silently, discipline keeps, you will be following the discipline also. Everything is interconnected. So willpower, see, don't say, I can't. Remove that T. I can do this. Be positive, think positive, act positive. So don't enter negativism in your mind. Think positive. Be positive. Okay, see, nowadays I see a lot of people, especially parents. So when they see their children, if their child doesn't study, the words they say is, you will also become like that person, Ram. You will also become like that person if you don't study. Who is that person? You will also become like that person. Who is that person? They will point at some, who is that person? Some scavenger, some low class people on the road. Your life also will become like that. But is it correct? I don't think so. What should they say? The parents must have willpower. You must see that person who is doing that municipality worker, that drainage worker. You study well, you grow big. You see that you give him some good opportunity in future. See that municipality worker should not work there. So you study well. See that person should not do that. You try to develop the city in a different way. Parents should think in that perspective, I feel. But comparing in a negative way, you are not studying, your life also will become like that. I think you know in Telugu that was some translation. Pretty well. Telugu I think will be very good, but I don't want to speak. It has become like a different comparison word. But the parents must have patience, willpower to train their children. They have not that much idea. So that willpower first requires patience, lot of patience. So willpower will not come just like that. Willpower will not come just like that. Willpower will come when you are failures also. What is that famous quotation for failures? Failures are the stepping stones for success. Then slowly every day you see our marks, see what is this. Then slowly we try to develop our willpower. Then when find that no, I must change my lifestyle. I must change my level of thinking. I must get good marks next time. And that is Pattudala, willpower. So this is what the corporate companies also expect. Does this candidate really have the willpower? Does he really fit, is he really fit to work in our organization? Or just for applying job? Natural process. Does this candidate really have the willpower? Suppose if we give any projects, some tough projects, something like that. So in the process of the interview, they'll come to know. So this is most another expectations. Okay, we must possess basically, and companies, corporate companies, they expect also. The kind of willpower a candidate, how, to what level or extent they possess. So in the process of the interview, they'll come to know. See, the way you talk, the way you do things, sir, this is a project, sir, that is a project. So this person has got a lot of some special interest. The way he shows his project, the way he demonstrates. So if they ask me something, I'll think of showing you two projects. So this one, sir, I'm ready for this, sir. So he has got a lot of willpower to do different things. So this person will be useful for our organization. So we have to create such kind of impact. So that is important. Okay, madam. Right. So the main thing, what is required? We have been discussing the number one in this three communication skills. Actually, that is one of my book. I told you, I had accomplished 11 books. So that is one of my book title, Communication and Soft Skills for College Students and Job Aspirants. So another one is Hindu skills and group discussions. So total so far, I'm also in a way totally obsessed with English. So all the books are also related to all English related only, from primary level to the top level, PG level, postgraduate, it will be useful. So in a way, so this is at present the need of the hour for everyone. So just ask a self-introspection. How good am I in communication skills? A grade, B grade, C grade. Simple, common sense. You don't have to depend on anybody. Go stand in front of a mirror, reflection of perfection. Your perfection mirror only will tell you reflection of perfection. Just ask, how good am I in communication skills? A grade, B grade, C grade. Tick. If it is C grade, what you must do? You have to start from the scratch. You have to start from the beginning. It can be ABCD, it can be ABCD or it can be small words. You have to start. You are BTech student, you are MBA student, but you are unable to talk. What happened? Why it is like this your position? Why you are not able to open your mouth? God knows, you knows, you know. It's your problem now. Problem. How long your problem? And tomorrow you require a job, no? So job requires, the company, corporate companies requires certain solid factors like this. In a way. So if you are C grade, take some time. If you are B grade, maybe some few months. If you are A grade, maybe you can finish your objective in a short span of time. Simple common sense. So first do some self-introspection. We make you to do that. We do the screening test here. Where do you stand? Where do you stand? How is your communication skill? We make you practice. Literally, we make you practice. A lot of time will be there for different kinds of batches, especially for the pro batch. So they will be totally occupied in the institute. What I saw practically from the previous students. So 8 hours will be occupied totally with this SAP training, and the remaining hours and all students they had spent till evening 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock for training like a group. So we make you participate in that till you become perfect in communication skills. Learning a subject is one thing, but like the gentleman said first, it is an art. It is an art. Communicating that subject is an art. So how you convey to those interviewers, how you convey that SAP language to your interviewers is your art. This girl communicates in her style. This boy communicates in his style. This boy in a different style. I communicate totally in a different style. So it differs from person to person. So please remember, my dear folks, this is the main and major important factor. And all corporate companies, do they expect some other language? What are their expectations? Even if you are from a village also, from any part of the country, the moment you step in their company, which language? English must be communicated. And if you want promotions, what is required again? If you want promotions, what is required? Manager post. You will be having some expectation, no? I want to become a manager within 2 years, 3 years. I want to climb the corporate ladder. How will they give you promotion? You have to communicate with them daily in English. Mails. Your higher authorities will be there, HR managers. So they check all your mails. How good you are grammatically. How is your leadership attributes? How do you communicate? How do you communicate with skill? Sir, this is a project, that is a project, this is a project. I have followed up with this person, I have followed up. Everyday mails, they will check. So they'll check your mails. This guy, this girl, communication is good. So 1 year, 1.5 years, I think we can plan for promotion for this girl. Promotion for this girl. In the seminar also, none spoke. For example, employee speech. Employees, some meeting. None spoke. For example, this girl spoke. This boy spoke. Will I not have my eyes on this boy and this girl coming days also? Because nobody, no other employee is speaking. They have the subject. They have the subject, but nobody is speaking. What is the use? They gave an opportunity. Hello, my dear friends. Now, any one of you can share whatever you want. Suddenly, she got up. She took the mic. Hello, good evening. She spoke. Suddenly, he spoke. And remaining all silent. When the opportunity is given for you, you must utilize it. Show your skills by way of communication. Communication is an art. Communication is an art. And people will watch you. All the eagles will be watching you. Who are the eagles? All the top class people. HR managers, higher authorities, they'll be watching you. Yes. I think we can plan for promotion for this girl, for this boy, for that girl. So, otherwise, how can you expect a promotion? See, I told you no. Always they will also be watching. How much contribution is this girl doing for our company? How much contribution? Don't expect always salaries from this side. I want this salary, I want this. What is your contribution to the company also? How you are benefiting the company with your knowledge. That is important. And you don't have to ask. My dear folks, you don't have to ask. Automatically from 1 lakh to 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs, they will consider you. They will call you for a personal interview again. Madam, do you want promotion? Your skills are good. Your skills are very good. We have been watching you for the past 1.5 years. So, are you interested to take promotion? Yes. Promotion means somewhat leadership attributes and as well as salary increment, lot of benefits. That's it. So, if you want change, climb the ladder. If you want normal life, 20,000, 25,000, 50,000, that's it. No improvements, nothing. You don't want to improve your language skills, drafting skills, other skills. You will be just like a frog in a well. You want growth? Go ahead. Prove yourself. So that is the system in corporate companies also. Okay? Madam? Stop, madam. See, spoken English and fast track. See, the need of the hour is English. Actually, is my son. So already I encouraged him. He has his own channel. 2 channels he has. See, I am not bothered about subscribers. Now, by 10th class, I felt that he must do 200 videos. 200 videos he should do. Okay, so that is his channel, Spoken English, and one more channel is there, Leo's Soft Skills and Communication Skills. Two channels he has. Just encouraging him. He's quite good in English. I assure you. He is hardly in the 8th standard. He can speak tongue twisters, 100 tongue twisters. You know tongue twisters? Tongue twisters. That will really help you for your fluency. See, the thing is, motivation is required. So this is also part of communication skills. Okay. So in this way, if you can develop right from the beginning. So I thought that this is the need of the hour. For everyone, for you people, even for my own son, for anyone it is useful. So this is the advantage in a way. And getting the prizes, other things and all is very easy for him. What kind of prizes in schools? English, essay writing, speaking, extempore, jam session, elocution, easy. For him it's a cakewalk. He doesn't need any practice also. Just see the finish off. So in that way, the concept. So the need of the hour is this. So concentrate in this aspect. Okay? So that is the point here. So try to understand the gravity of the situation. How this communication skills plays a very important role for you people also. Okay? Right. Madam? Next. Right. So this is another important thing the corporate organizations expect from you people. Interpersonal skills. So there are so many parameters in interpersonal skills. So all that will be part and parcel of your training. Okay. Simple one, interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skill means, in a way, there are some things where an employee, once you become an employee in a company, you need to keep on upgrading your skills in every area. For example, if you want promotion, they will check all your interpersonal skills. How does Anthony behave with other employees? When a problem is there, does Anthony shout at everyone? Or does he solve the problem in a diplomatic way, in a polite way? Let there be some major problem, but he tries to solve it and tries to find out some ways and means to solve that. But he doesn't shout at anybody. He shows them the way, he guides them, he motivates them, he makes them realize what is the problem, how to come out of that problem. So now don't you think that Anthony has some skill? And he is an extrovert, for example. Who is an extrovert? A person who is friendly with everybody, jovial, helping nature, kind, not outside the company. With family, we will always be doing all these things. But a company with 2,000, 4,000, 5,000 employees, suppose lot of pressures will be there. No problem, let it be. If your mind is strong, balanced, so they will watch all these things. So these are all some small skills, parameters, interpersonal skills. So the way you talk, the way you deal, every day the way you send mails to the company, your managers, and without having the most dangerous 3-letter in the world. What is that? The most dangerous 3-letter in the world, word, dictionary. What is that?